everybody, One of Wisdom here. We're back for episode 148 of Solo Survival. I've done a little bit of logging, and what I'm going to do, I've staked out these two torches. I kind of want to make a diagonal bridge across. You can kind of see the base over there. Might be a better look. I also found like a really pretty nasty looking side of the cave. I think one area I passed over under a tree might have actually been a giant ravine. I was very afraid a creeper was going to come detonate me, but did not plan to record this much tonight. It's 2:25 a.m., which is not that late for me, but I'm extremely tired, so we'll just kind of polish off a few more trees here. And we've got the mystery well over there, and we might have to go to bed. I'm not sure exactly. And we also need to make those watchtowers, man. I've got so much on the old agenda here. Kind of gets hard to keep up with sometimes. So, right over there, though, is our little gateway through the forest to our main base. So, let's come in. Inventory is full. So, do we not have enough? I guess we did not. Okay. So, crafting table it will be. Not sure that we'll have to have that thing, but we might. So, what I want to do here, I guess, is let's get some cobble down in this mess. And we kind of want to anchor it with the cobble, I think. So, that one, that's jagged. Jagged. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then let's see if this is right. That would be wood 1, wood 2, wood 3, wood 4, wood 5. Maybe I'm doing this right. We'll have to check it out, but that's looking like I kind of think I might want it to. So we'll cycle this in. Alright, let's get some planks going. Probably going to turn most of these into slabs, but let's see. There's our 5, right? Okay. And, it's a pretty large bridge, but I guess, hey, you know, go big or go home, right? There's that round, and we need the, I guess, I don't know why those oak doors won't stack. That's kind of annoying, not going to lie. There's that one, and right there. So, that might be okay. I might sadly have to take that big oak tree down. Don't know for sure just yet, but we'll see. Let's now come in and should probably start the slabs, I guess. And we're probably gonna have to end this and, you know, go to bed. Let's whatever. Let's see what the birch would look like here if we like go all alt deco on it. That's kind of cool looking. Cannot lie. I don't know. I'm liking that for some reason. I don't think we'd have to go out that far. And then do we want to do birch again? I don't know. Choices. Shame I didn't keep wool on me. We could probably go to bed right here. But we should probably head back over that way. This is what I have got planned, tentatively anyway. We'll cover this gap. I may actually do some of that off camera and then come back and we'll like check it out, because I have a feeling it doesn't seem like it would take a long time, but I think it might. So I also found this pond that I didn't know was here. I'm thinking about tunneling out this way towards the river and like kind of making like a waterfall somewhere along the way. Have we torched that one? Yes. Okay, so that's handy. And it's weird we don't have a Again, right about there is as far as the wolves seem to come. But what was I going to say? It's weird we don't have something. I have no idea. It was something important, I thought. Oh, a bed in the house. I guess I can move this one, but what fun is that? Let's see if we can get a chicken. We should have some eggs, right? That guy just does not grow wool. I don't know. Guess he's like super special. I don't know if we need to feed the poor guy. Maybe that's what it is. I'll worry myself with that some other day, but I think right now we're to about the 6-minute mark. I'm going to end this, and I'll come back after I've made some progress on the bridge. So stay tuned, and I will catch you on the flip side. All right, we're back. What tends to happen on these things is you like wind up going straight, and that happened to me. We're almost to the other side. What I do whenever I get like thrown off track, which I think it might have something to do with how tired I am. I just come in and I do it simplistically, just one block at a time. We're basically making this oak be the diagonal center key or keyway or pathway or whatever you want. Then we'll come in and like build off of it. That only happened once while we were off camera. It's almost over there, believe it or not. So I thought we'd do kind of like a little progress check here. Got a lot of apples, man. I think there's some more down there. I cut down, I think, just 2 trees right there, and it turned out to be fantastic drop rates. It's almost like a swamp effect or something. So we'll pick all that up before we leave, and almost to the other side, but not quite. Getting close, getting very close. Can almost taste it. There's that one. You know what? Let's just get off the bridge. How about that? That would make things easier, I think. So now we can work a lot quicker. This is fantastic here. And we'll just cycle, diamond, birch, and an oak, birch. You know what? That's as good a spot as any. Let's go ahead and throw down a oak block right there. Alright, so we got that thing done. We just have to, fix the whole rest of it, which is going to take a while, sadly. I have shears. I've been meaning to grab leaves. I don't know where that apple went. I know there was another one down here. I guess it's not a huge deal. There's one of our birch slabs. I think we may have grabbed everything else. I don't know. But let's come up here and take a gander. Again, I don't know, maybe we were going right. It's just I got to this point right here and I was like, man, we are doing something totally wrong. And so, of course, that's what we try not to do. But we'll sort of fill this in as we come across, and then I'll probably have to hit the hay. So if a creeper comes behind me, I'll be an angry little guy. But we'll see what we can't do. These are very simple, but they're also like very weird. It's one of those things, if you were like had a different vantage point, I don't know, some people might prefer this vantage point, others of you may hate this vantage point, but it's one of those things, it's like very subjective as to who builds better in what, like situation, and this is not something that is my favorite way to go about it, but you know what, let's just play it safe and head back. So can't remember, I think 6 minutes at the first one. I also, if I finish the bridge, which I may try to do, I don't know if I'll bring you back for like railings or something, I'd kind of like to maybe bring that little river down. I don't know. I'd kind of like to make like some pretty sweet and elaborate irrigation. It wouldn't technically be, it doesn't even have to be functional. PC, I have pretty good luck with that sort of thing. Xbox One, not so much. There's like certain things I can do in PC that don't really seem to happen in the console edition, but I don't know, we might do that and then head back, getting closer and closer to level 30. I think we need to unload some items, though. 4 apples out of that. That's, like I said, pretty good. We got 13 saplings. Anything else we can unload? So many doors. Now see, those 2 guys stack. Why do you not? Weird. Is it because they've been placed? I mean, I don't understand. Let's see if we can stack these two together. No, that is so strange. They come in bunches of 3. I guess we need to really place some doors here coming up. So that would have been nice to have mixed in. Okay, not up there, but with these guys is what I was thinking. And let's get that out of there. There's no point in having lone gravel. We'll just wing it with that. Let's make a axe, another stone axe, and then we'll hit the hay. Dun, dun, dun. All right, my eyes are starting to kind of water from being tired, so I'm gonna hit the hay. I'll go back out, try to make some more headway on that. I think these have like been almost little like 5-6 minute clips, so we'll try to do another 1 or 2 and maybe string together an episode with some progress for you. But just know that if you're not with me, I'm out there slaving away making a diagonal oak and birch bridge. So but you get the feel for it. I mean, if anyone's like, how did he do that, I don't understand. It's, you just do what I did. If you ever get off, you've tried to do like a giant like 17 wide and you feel like you're botching it, just go one at a time. Place 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, and you'll be fine. So you just have to repeat it a lot, and 17 wide is a pretty OP bridge, I must say. So that I would leave that if your like favorite thing to do in the game is bridges, or you've got a server with a bunch of friends or something. So that's it. I'll quit rambling. I will be back, and we will catch you here for more progress. Alright, welcome back, episode 148, 3:03 a.m., and we are at a monumental spot here. As you might note, kind of sort of wrapped up the bridge, not 100%, but fairly close. And I don't think we'll have time to do my little like stream irrigation fantastic capade thing today, but you can let me know what you think of this. So essentially over there's our little forest safe house, and you come up this way. Might smooth some of this out. These are kind of overkill now. They were like our initial little guide stones, if you will. Again, keep in mind there's one of our pillars from our early exploration. There's that mystery well. No village nearby at all. It's just there. I don't know. But right here, we've got the side post. We did 5 wide. There's plenty of space, if my nephew or someone else was ever on this, same save file, we could both go through on horses with no issues. But what I want to know from you is your thoughts on the fence. We've got several options. We can just have the post like I have now, and yes, you can totally, like walk through there and fall off. So, granted, a lot of it is over water, so it's not going to be the end of the world. But we've got a couple of options. Number 1 is you can have the floater, as I'll call it. I guess option 1 is just leave it as is, just open rail, kind of aesthetic value at a premium. Option number 2 is the floating rail, and what I mean by that is there's no block. So essentially I just come in and I like sidestep these, and it looks like that, So when you do this, I guess there's no sheep for him to kill. When you do this, I can't fall off. Obviously, it's fenced in. But the aesthetic side, there's like nothing under that. Okay, so that's option 2. Option 2A would be I come in and like put a birch slab underneath it, which I don't know. It's an option. That's why we're covering it, I guess. Option 3 would be I come in with the, railing, kind of like that. So that would still give, let's actually do those here. So, that still gives you a pretty decent trek through here. But, again, the weakness here is you can fall out. And why the river just, terminates there and then begins here again, I couldn't tell you. I guess I wish it didn't. I did throw some torches up. There's like a skeleton that lived under the bridge, and I tried to have a conversation with him, and he shot me, so I had to kill him. But this is it, man. This is the bridge. Let me know your thoughts on the rail here. I don't know which one I'll use as like a thumbnail. This is kind of cool with like the sunset. Can we turn it around? Let me back this up. Whoa! Trying to get better. I was doing pretty good in episode 100, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't want to get like ambushed here. But let's see. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe something like that. Dun, 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 dun. It's amazing how fast the sun goes down, isn't it? But yeah, so I don't know, I'll have plenty of thumbnail options now. And there's normal. Okay, and this is the way we need to go because it's closer. But let me know which way you prefer, if you like as is, with just the post there. I don't want to leave it totally open. That's not really an option at all, in my opinion. If you like it better totally open, feel free to post up. What was that? I heard that noise from my computer, and I don't understand why. I'm making sure it's not wigging out, so if I walk into a creeper, I apologize. Although I don't know why I would apologize to you, it just sucks for me. You don't have to clean up after it, just me. But anyway, so a couple of options there again. Totally open, no rail, or I guess, like I said, that's really not an option. You can comment if you like it. Option number one, again, would be just the rails that I can walk through. It kind of looks cool. Option number two, look, even that's parquet, checkered right there, our water source. So option number two, again, open. Option three, or two, I don't know, I covered them. It's 3 in the morning and I'm deadbeat tired, but open, if you want them that way. If you want it to be where you've got the floating design, where I connect them on the exterior of the bridge and there's no slab under the post. If you prefer me to do that, but then come in and add a birch border that would fill in the gap, or if you like moving them in, making the posts internal and kind of encroach on the bridge. So however best to word that, I don't really know. But if you got something, throw it at me. Let me know your ideas. I'll try to make that happen. It's not really vital that I do that irrigation thing. I've actually got quite a bit of wool in here, and that's one of the reasons we came over here. I guess we ought to wrangle a few more sheep, in all honesty. I've thrown out a ton of rotten flesh, for better or worse, but yeah, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on all that, and like I said, I'll try to go with what people say, or I may think you're all crazy and leave it like that. We may never come back to it again. I don't know. But I think I will end this. I might edit one of these before I step off into a deep slumber. Don't have to play Animal Crossing because I've already played it, so that is good. But I think the bridge turned out well. It's kind of a different twist. Coming up, we might, maybe next episode, it'll be a new recording session, but we might try to make a little spring trickle down from that pond maybe to the river, or maybe have a holding tank before it. I might throw in a dam. I don't know. I want to do something water-wise over here, so we'll try to plan that out. I also think that area over there that I pointed out before we built the bridge there, it was it's literally I don't know, just a handful of blocks, maybe 4 or 5 blocks from point A to point B as you progress this direction. Our base, and the bridge we just built is over here. And then if you remember back a few episodes, I said we could build a bridge right here. Just I'm thinking of doing it out of birch stairs or something. Might make that bridge, again, it'll be very basic. And it'll kind of just, connect and allow us to use horses and get around a little bit quicker. So, but that said, I think that one turned out okay. It's not 100% complete yet. But the controller batteries are low. That probably means if they do die, a mob will spawn here. So I'm going to stand here, which hopefully will keep me safe. But the batteries in this thing are pretty amazing. The life is fantastic compared to a Wiimote. Although I've had a few Wiimotes go pretty hardcore back in the day, so I don't know. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you like bridges, leave a like. If you like me alternating oak and birch, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a like. But hopefully you're enjoying the series. Leave a comment. Again, I will, gauge everyone's feedback, kind of see what people's thoughts are on the bridge and the railing, things of that nature. And if I don't implement your idea now, we've got lots of bridges to build in this series, so I might implement it later on. We'll kind of see how it goes down. But that's it. And I also need to add supports to the bottom. That's the first time I've heard a spider in a while. But the supports on the bottom, I don't know if I'm going to like do cobblestone. I started to also trim the thing in cobblestone, have the railing there, and then have like a few pillars supporting it. That's another option. That may just be another bridge, actually. I don't know. But this one, I don't know if I'll support with planks or if I'll use logs or what. But I guess you can throw that at me too if you got any ideas, if you want fence posts to do it, whatever. That said, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I will quit rambling. Hopefully you're asleep. I am going to head that way very, very soon. And I will catch you back here for episode 149, if my math is correct, of Minecraft Xbox One Solo Survival.